have no words, okay? Moral of the story, we have big chopped again for what? This is the 4th time that I've big chopped. Hey there, beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. Okay, so we're just gonna get right into it. I don't even know how we got here, to be very honest with you. I know how we got here, but I'm not gonna get into that because if you watch the vlog, then y'all already know how we got to this point, or you can kind of put the pieces together as to how we got here. So last night, my husband, I think this time it was a little bit more special. That felt weird. Anyway, I think this time felt a little bit more special because my husband big chopped my hair for me. Now he's cut my hair in the past. I've had 2 bobs, I've had 3 big chops. The 3 big chops that I had occurred at a salon from a stylist. 2 of them was probably a little bit shorter than this or similar. And then this time my husband did this one for me. Like I said, he has cut 2 bobs for me in the past. So this is like big. I don't even know what number this is. Never would I have thought that I would be the girl to just be cutting off hair. Y'all, give me 1 second. My glass is filthy and I have to do something about this. Give me a second. Best way, in my opinion, oh yes, thank you Lord, that looks so much better. Best way to clean your glasses is with some type of microfiber towel. I don't care what nobody said. The last time my hair was this short, I loved the Care products for my hair, the curling custard specifically, the entire line. I use that on my hair a lot, so I think I might go back to using that line. But I also love the dew because y'all know I love the mousse, and I think this time I'm going to love my short hair even more because now I know how to use mousse and gel and keep it moisturized. Before, in the past, I didn't know how to do that, and it was looking, I mean, like, I had good hair moments, don't get me wrong, but it was not giving what I think it's gonna give this go around. Here's what the curls are looking like. My hair right now is done with just my fingers, mousse, gel, and then I topped it off with my Stay So Fro. Y'all know I have been loving Stay So Fro recently. After my hair like kind of dried a little bit, I topped it off with this, and it is so hydrated. So this is gonna be a go-to for me to keep things hydrated. And then I also use, I know everybody has something to like, not everyone loves Cantu. Cantu, I think Cantu and like Shea Moisture, definitely the 2 brands I started out with when I went natural the first time over a decade ago, right? Moisturizing Curl Activating Cream. This has always worked for me. I talked about it in my stories just the other day. Had all intentions of waiting until we moved in the next few weeks, and then I was gonna just let my husband cut my hair once we got there. But I was like, Yesterday I had washed my hair. I washed it and deep conditioned it, and I was doing it. And the same thing from the past when I went to get my hair done that led me to the big chops that I did. I just remember I was combing through and I was like, Taylor, like, y'all know I've talked to you about wanting to get my hair back to its healthiest state. I was looking at old pictures of my hair, my curls, my puff. I was like, girl, it was so good. And I've been doing like puffs the past few days. I've been doing a lot of braid outs recently, a lot of twist outs, and they just have not been hitting. They haven't been holding. The curls are really limp. They're just not there. And if you're new, that just came from a result of not only postpartum shedding and breakage, okay, because I had a baby. I'm just made a year postpartum a week ago. And so yeah, that in combination with cutting my hair into a bob and straightening it for like the last 8 months. I'm really taking some time to get used to. I watched a ton of videos last night. I think I'm gonna run to Sally either later today or tomorrow, depending on how I feel. I have a ton of editing and work to do, so I might not get the chance to actually run to Sally today. But if I go between today and tomorrow, I'll try and bring you guys along with me and grab some things from Care because I do like the curl activator in the bottle. They have the curl activator in the jar, and then they have the curling like jelly custard that's in the jar. Care is super affordable and my hair loves the product, so I might go ahead and grab a few things from them. And mousse that I'm using, this is the Mousse Def. I like this one. I do feel like it doesn't give me as firm of a hold as the Crazy Sexy Curl does. I really like the Crazy Sexy Curl. And then I also used just some Extreme Wetline. This should be my go-to. The Miel Curling Custard, the mint one, also used to be a go-to for me. So I might have to try that out again, the strengthening, curling. I might have to try that out again, probably once my hair gets a little bit longer, because I used to do finger coils at the top. Once my top got longer, I would do finger coils. But this haircut is a little bit more of an even cut versus the ones that I had in the past. In the past, I had more hair up top and about the same or a little bit less at the back. I washed it, hopped in the shower. I used She's Made by Brittany Rose. I used her shampoo and deep conditioner to wash my hair both times. I told y'all I washed my hair twice yesterday. But he's gonna come back in. Can y'all see, like I need this to go in a little bit more, like tapered a little bit more. So I had to find a little video to send to him to show him exactly what I wanted, and he's gonna come do that, because this back part, I don't wanna always have to like mess with it or lay it down or anything like that. So he's gonna come in and taper me up just a little bit back here so that it's just a little bit more neat and uniform, because the back of my hair grows weird. It grows like in a crooked W. Yeah, let's go into a little makeup look while we're talking about it and jazz this thing on up. Come on. Okay, let's get into a quick makeup look, y'all. First, before I do that, I want to show y'all, these are the products that I was talking about that I used for my shampoo and conditioner. Quick, I have my little, y'all saw my little makeup storage video that I did a few days ago, or well, about a week ago now. But let me show y'all what I have been doing. What I have been doing as far as my everyday makeup. Now I will say that I kind of prefer my glasses right now with the shorter hair. But you know, once I finish my makeup, just for y'all, I put my contacts in, but once I finish my makeup, I will probably put my glasses back on. So this is my like everyday little 5 minutes or even less sometimes. So I start out with the NYX brow glue. I'll start out with this NYX first, and then I will go in with the e.l.f. brow lift. I don't know why, I just really love the way that this just accentuates and makes my brows look so much fuller than what they really are. And I just take this brow glue, y'all, and go all through my brows really, really quick. Like, spoolie from the NYX. Don't ask me why. There's a little bit of product in here. I think the combination of the two together does something to my brows. Then I'm gonna take this and do the same thing. Hopefully y'all can see me. Hold on. Okay, today I'm gonna use a little bit of my Merit. This is the Uniform Tinted Mineral Sunscreen. Y'all, this stuff is so good. When I tell you, it actually gives your skin like some coverage. So I'm gonna do a little bit of this because it is like me doubling up on sunscreen essentially. I feel, you know, I'm okay with using it because it is considered like a complexion product. And I just take either my hands, a brush, or my beauty blender and just kind of go ahead and give a quick once over. And when I tell y'all, this stuff is so easy to blend. It's a tinted moisturizer. So I almost think of it like a face lotion, you know what I'm saying? And I just blend it in, but you can see how like this side of my face, how it looks like my skin, but it gave me a little bit of coverage. Do y'all see that? And then look at this side before I blend it out. I just realized y'all see my little, the little window fan back there. It's okay. Y'all know. If you're like me and you don't want to do concealer or anything, just put some underneath your eyes. Dab it under your eyes. You could dab it over your lids. You could do whatever you need to, but look how flawless that made my skin look, with my skin still looking like thin. Like, you can still see some of my hyperpigmentation up here. You can still see a little bit on my forehead, but it just gives my skin like so good. And I'm so proud of myself for picking my correct shade. If you're curious, I'm in the color, oh my gosh, of course I can't see, 18. I'm in the color 18. My little broken brush that I love so much, I refuse to get rid of it. And a little bit of my bronzer. This is my favorite bronzer of all time from Wet n Wild. I put a little bit too much on my brush. Let me try and wipe some of that off. This is my favorite bronzer. I use it as like a blush. And then I kind of like give it just a little bit here. I'm gonna blend this in some more with a bigger brush, but I just kind of get it in place first. And then I'll do a little bit on my forehead, especially now that my forehead is just all exposed, no bangs. It takes me no time at all. I promise you, if I wasn't talking to you, I would have been done, okay? Blend that out, do a little bit of this. I'm gonna have to switch out my camera battery real quick. Okay, then I go in with my Sephora. If I'm not gonna do concealer, I go in with my Sephora pressed powder or any type of pressed powder. Sometimes I'll even do a loose powder like my Airspun or my e.l.f. or my Morphe pressed powder. because the little yellow tint still kind of brightens up my under eye, and because I put that tinted moisturizer under there, it's got a little bit of coverage. I don't need a ton of coverage. I told y'all, me and my bags, we cool, we rock together. So I don't really do too much on a daily to my bags. Right now I'm still stuck on my Jones Road. This is in the shade, I keep forgetting, what is the shade? Golden Hour. This is their Miracle Balm. It's very lightweight. It is pretty close to my skin tone, like my skin tone, but better. But let me show y'all what I do. I'm gonna take the same brush and I'm gonna take a little bit on my finger, and then I'm gonna place this on the back of my hand. This stuff is really buildable, so you can use a little bit and then build it up if you want more coverage. It gives me more of a glow with a glisten than it does a ton of color. That's what my goal was, but if I build it up, I do get a little bit more. I have to show y'all in the sun. We'll step outside real quick so y'all can see. You can kind of tell there. You see what it's doing? It's giving me more of like that balmy, glistening, glowy effect. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the vibes. So that's what I like to do there. And if you can see the color a little bit, if I build it up, it'll give me a little bit more color, but this right here is right up my alley. Back in college, I used to take a little bit of argan or jojoba oil, put it on my fingertips, and I would put it, dab it, and like blend it in with a beauty blender as like my highlight. Girl, that was vibes. Okay, then one last thing for my brows, I completely forgot. I take a little bit of my Merit Beauty. This is their brow gel, tinted brow gel, and I take just a little bit because y'all can see. I don't know what's going on over here. You know, I plucked my brows one time. This was well over a year ago. And on this side right here, they just never grew in the same way. So I have to give them a little bit of help, but I still want a natural brow. Like, I don't want it to, I just don't want to have to fill it in. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't have time to do precision work, no matter how amazing and precise the product is. Sometimes it just requires my attention. And you know, this is easier to do with a baby on your hip than holding a pencil in your hand. So that's that. And then lastly, I like to go in with my mascara. This is also by Jones Road. This is the mascara in the color black. I love this mascara so much. I never thought I would become a mascara snob, but as a girl that don't have lashes and finally coming to that realization that I do not have lashes, you know, so this is the mascara I like to use. Y'all can see how sparse my lashes are too before we even get into it. Off a little bit of the excess, like from the tip pulls out a lot of extra product, but I think that's just because it's just so large. We'll get it. We'll get it. Like, do y'all see my lashes? One coat. Okay, see, I got my little somebody down here with me. My favorite lip gloss at the moment is the Diamond Plumper from Physicians Formula. Y'all, it's just clear. It has a little pink to it. I just feel like it does something really nice to my lips, gives them some color without giving them color, if you know what I mean. I'm grateful my lips kind of already have this natural brown outline around them, so I don't really need a liner, y'all. Like, and I'm not really into colored lips right now. I don't know what it is. Like, even my brown nudes, I'm not into it. This is all I want. Something with a slight pink, but that's it. Like, this is my whole look, and that's literally, it takes me less than 5 minutes. I promise y'all, this is like the quickest makeup routine ever. But I was telling my husband that I actually think I want to maintain this length for a while. Like, I don't think I even want to grow it out too much more. If it's like, once it starts to grow, I'm probably gonna have him cut it. Really quick though, before I leave and log off the vlog or the video, I do want to show y'all real quick the clippers that he uses. He accidentally went out last night and bought a whole nother set, so he's returning it right now because he already had a set of these and completely forgot last night when he was getting ready to cut my hair. So let me show you real quick the clippers that he used in case you're interested. These are the clippers that he used, y'all. That's the brand right there. And was able to switch guard. Like, he knew what he was doing. My man knows how to cut hair, so he don't even realize how professional he is. But I love this because he was showing me. I was like, babe, I want you to show me how to do it for myself, because I just feel like it's such a therapeutic process to do it for myself. And so he was showing me, he got clippers that has this different color, you know, color coded of the guards to me, like, you know, the different lengths and everything, and like when he goes to the shop, what does he, you know, what number does he say, and all these different types of things. But I love this because it is color coded. And then inside of the case is a bunch, let me show you. Inside of the case are all the guards and everything. So we use a 8, he used 7 on me, and then I think he even went down to 4 just in my back. And then here's the yellow. So they're all different sizes. Comes with the oil, comes with some scissors, it comes with the oil that you need for the clippers, all types of combs and things like that. And he said this whole thing is like 30 bucks. And so he went and found it. I found another one yesterday at Walgreens when we thought we couldn't find this one. And so yeah, he ended up taking that one back. Luckily, he didn't open it once we found it, which was great, you know. It really takes a lot of something to, you know, rock your short hair, and I just feel better. So that's our hair. Thanks for watching this quick video of my quick makeup, and also my hair update for y'all, because I know I've been talking about it a lot in the shorts and stuff. My child is currently pulling everything from underneath the cabinet, so I'm gonna go clean this up, and I will talk to y'all in the next video. Bye.